Let's take it up a notch and go from this to this featuring Outre's Julianne wig. Yup, let's get into it, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Talia, and today we are going to be trying out a new synthetic wig that I picked up from the beauty supply store. This wig is from Outre's Perfect Hairline collection, and let me tell you, she does not disappoint. She's in the color 2B, which I usually go for a darker color, but this is all they had. So we're gonna try it out, and it looks really nice, very pleasing. It's able to be worn glueless and comes with an elastic hair combs and a full 13x6 lace. In the light, you can definitely see more of that brown pigment, which looks really natural. First, I'm going to start off by detangling and braiding down my hair so that the wig is as flat as possible. And over that, I'll be using this wig cap in the color beige. I took some lace tint and sprayed it over the cap, and I used the same spray on the lace portion of the wig as well. I didn't do any customization to the wig. I wore it just as it came. I'm starting off by fitting the wig and positioning it comfortably on my head. Then I go in with a hair clamp and pull all the hair back out of the way. Using a brow razor, I then cut the lace off of the sides to get rid of the excess. Here I'm just brushing back the little hairs to have a clean foundation. Now I'm dividing my lace into 3 portions just so that it can be easier for later on. Here I'm taking this Ebin lace spray and going one section at a time to lay the lace down. I ended up doing 3 layers of Ebin spray. Allow the spray to slightly dry and become tacky before applying a new coat. Then, once I'm ready, I place the lace above my natural hairline and secure it in place. I do this for each section, making sure to take my time and lay everything flat and even. Once the wig adheres, I use an elastic band to melt the lace. Using the edge brush again, I brush the front hairs to loosen them from the spray. Now we can go ahead and cut off the excess frontal lace, and be sure to take your time and create jagged cuts in the lace for a more natural look. After that, I took some isopropyl alcohol to clean any excess residue from the spray. Using the end of my brow razor and some Ebin spray, I add small amounts to any lifted areas and reapply my elastic band. Once again, I loosen any small hairs with my edge brush after laying down the lace once again. Now we're gonna blend the lace with some concealer that I have from Black Radiance. I also use some more lace tint spray with a brush. Okay, so now we can finally get into styling. I'm going ahead and doing the middle part since this is my go-to. Using a hot comb, I flatten down the parting space and front hairline. You can also use a hair dryer or skip this if you prefer. I just don't have one currently. Now we're gonna do some light edges because I usually don't like to do edges, but it's nice for this wig and it makes it look more natural. Taking a detangling brush, we're going to take our time going through the hair to bring out those curls, y'all. Now I will say, when it comes to styling the synthetic wigs, playing with the hair is a must. The hair lays in so many ways based on how you go through the hair and the tools that you use as well. Make sure you have fun with it though. Now, as you can see, playing with the hair definitely just brings out a whole different vibe. Right here, I'm touching up the hairline and just adding some volume. So far, this is what the hair is looking like before we go in with the wide tooth comb. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like when you use the wide tooth comb versus the brush that we used earlier, because at least from my perspective, I definitely see a difference in the texture. But this is what it's looking like currently, and she doesn't disappoint. You could honestly stop here if you wanted to. I almost forgot to conceal my part, lol. So I'm doing that now and taking some lace spray once again on a brush and just dabbing that on the parting space. Using a wide tooth comb gave more lush volume to the curls, and I really enjoyed this. If y'all couldn't tell, I was so locked in when it came to combing out and detangling the hair. Julianne does not disappoint, like 10 out of 10. And the curls hold up so well, and the lace is also seamless. You can style her in so many ways, and she lasts very well outside too and in the heat. And here's a bonus tip. Using different hair tools and brush angles really brings out variety in the synthetic wigs. For example, when I used the wide tooth comb versus my brush, it gave a different vibe to the curls. So this is Julianne, and the hairline came out so nice, as well as the hair. She's so good for every day or even special occasions. Let me know what y'all think below, and please subscribe for more. Stay blessed, y'all.